What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte, and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Get this. Dillian Whyte offered big money deal to avoid Tyson Fury fight and remain one of Eddie Hearn's star attractions. Wow. We do know that Eddie Hearn lost the purse bid, and we do know that Eddie Hearn is launching DAZN. He left Sky Sports to exclusively be a part of DAZN. Okay. And the Gypsy Kings promoter, Frank Warren and Bob Arum, are promoting this fight. And that takes control away from Eddie Hearn as being a promoter and his fighter. Okay, because they lost the purse bid. That's how it works. Now, victory on BT Sports showing will land a 34-year-old Whyte 9 million pounds in the WBC heavyweight title, but defeat would damage his brand ahead of a potential move to Hearn's DAZN streaming app broadcasters in the future. The WBC mandatory challenger Whyte has so far resisted signing on the dotted line, much to the frustration of Team Fury. Whyte's longtime promoter partner Hearn has offered him an alternative career route. The Matchroom boss, who has his shows broadcast on streaming app DAZN, wants to keep one of his star attractions away from Frank Warren and the BT Sports backers. But only a guaranteed rematch with Anthony Joshua and perhaps a third clash with Derek Chisora could make up for turning down the WBC world title shot and $6 million basic purse for challenging Fury. Let me stop there. I think that Dillian Whyte needs to take this damn deal. He needs to take the deal. The alternative deal is to basically duck Tyson Fury, which would mean, what would that mean coming from the Body Snatcher? It would mean, and it would go against everything that the Body Snatcher has been about. Taking on the best opponents, fighting the toughest fights, giving us the best type of challenges. Okay, that's what Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte, has made a reputation of doing. And if he does that just behind some political network bullshit, then Dillian Whyte is no different than those PBC guys over there that think Al Heyman is God and Fox in Showtime is heaven. Okay, because that's how they look. They think of ESPN, they think of DAZN, the little app on your phone, bars, is just a, it's just one of those regular things. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that's the place to be. That's where we're going to stay. And this is where they're going to pay. Right? And I think Dillian Whyte should take this deal. Because Anthony Joshua is not guaranteed to beat Alexander Usyk, even though I think he has a better chance now of beating Usyk than he did before. But him, if he loses, that means they all lose. Why? Because if Anthony Joshua gets beat again, he will be a guy that not only lost his belt again, he's lost it again coming from the same fighter, Alexander Usyk. Okay, so that should tell you something right there. And Dillian Whyte doesn't really have many options. Okay, so if he loses, okay, that's fine. Then he could fight Anthony Joshua or whatever. But if he decides not to fight, and you've been fighting and struggling and protesting for all this time, for what, 1,000 days or something like that, and then you don't take the fight due to some kind of network bull, that would be wrong on so many levels. It'd be a waste of time. And he would just, he would be no different than these other people that we were talking about. But I think at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn, if he's not bothered by losing the purse bid, I think he should advise Dillian, this Body Snatcher Whyte, to take the fight. You have to have confidence in your fighter. You have to show confidence in your fighter. You can't just say, oh, I think he'll beat Tyson Fury. Okay, well, you have to know, you have to say it and you have to mean it and you have to act on it. And I think that's what Eddie Hearn should do. And him doing this tells me otherwise. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn adding another alternative route to duck Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.